Welcome to GATE Coaching. This is Sulochana, working as an assistant professor in S.A.E. Engineering College in the A.E.D.S. department. And today my topic is SQL, and we'll see what is SQL. SQL stands for Structured Query Language, which by this you can access and manipulate your databases. And first you need to know what is database. Database is you can store your data in the database, which can be stored in the structured format. Like it can store your data in a rows and columns way, so that you can access it easily. By using this query, what and all you can do is, like you can insert your data and you can create your data. Before that you need to create the database for that, and you can do the operations whichever you want, like insert, update, modify and alter. This and all the commands you can execute there. And apart from that, you can also delete your records, and also you can give the you can set the permissions for the users as well. And that this SQL commands can be splitted into DDL, DML, TCL, DQL and DCL. And in DDL you have the create, drop, alter and truncate commands, and DML insert, delete, update and delete is there. And in TCL you can give the commit, save point and rollback. And in DQL you can use the select command, and DCL you can use the grant and revoke comments. First we'll see what is DDL. DDL stands for Data Definition Language, which helps you to define and alter and modify your delete your databases structure. It helps you to work in the database structures, so that you can create and modify your structure of the database objects in the database. To do that, you have the syntax which is called create table and your table name. We'll see the example here so that you can easily understand. Like here we are going to create a table which is named as employee. So to do that, you need to use the keyword syntax which is create table, and your table name here is employees. In that you have the 4 columns, which is employee ID, first name, last name and hire date. Here your employee ID is which should be stored in the integer format, and we have set here a primary key which helps you to store your data in a unique way, like your values won't be repeated here. And in first name will be stored in the format of varchar, which helps you to store the 50 characters in the first name, and last name also you can store your 50 characters in the last name. Hire date will store in data in the format of data type, which is first it will store your year, and then your month, and then your date. And finally, after executing this in your database, you will get the command which is table created successfully, and your output will be like this: employee ID, first name, last name and your hire date. There won't be any data inside this table, so it will show you an empty table. So that next one is alter command. Alter command help you to change the structure of the existing table. Work on the alter table, that table should be already existing. Then only you can work on that. So in alter command you can add a new column, and you can modify the data type, and you can delete that column as well. This is the syntax for that, and this is one more example for this alter command, which is alter table and your table name, which we have already created, named as employees. And here we are going to add the department. You can see here, like we have only this one. In addition to that, here we created the department as well. And here we have to add it, you want to give here add comment. and department, so that you can add it. That should be stored in the data type varchar, and the value of that is 50 characters will be stored in that department. So truncate will help you to delete the records from your table. So your structure doesn't change, it will remain unchanged, but your values only, you can delete your inserted values. This is the example before using the truncate. This is an example after using the truncate. It should be like this. Like to do that, you need to use the truncate table and your employees, so that already we have inserted only one value, so that before truncate there is one value which is employee ID 101, and respective data has been given here. And after truncate, you can see that there is no data in this there is no data in this table. Next one is drop table. The drop table help you to remove your database objects permanently, so that it not only deletes your data, as it drops your entire table and the data as well. So you can, to do that, this is the syntax for that, like drop table and your table name, and your output will be table, table employees dropped successfully. This is your table name. And let's see what is DML. DML is data manipulation language, which helps you to do the manipulation inside your data, table. Like you can do the insert, update, as well as delete here. Like to do the insert values, if you want to use the add the new data, so that you can use the insert command. If you want to modify any data, so that you can use the update command. If you want to delete any data, then you can go for the delete command. And as I already mentioned, this insert will help you to add the rows into your table. So to insert your table, this is a example for this. Like insert into our table name is employees, so that table name and employee ID is your one of the column name, and first name, last name, and department. This values helps you to store your respective value to that column. Like this 101 will be stored in this employee ID, and this John will help you to store in the first name. Like in the order it will help you to store in that columns. And next one, we have inserted here two rows, like which is 101 and 102. Like you can see it here, like 101 and 102. The data has been saved according to the column name in the same order which we have inserted. Next one is update command. Update command will help you to modify the existing values. Like you can change the existing data in your database. To use the update command, we can use the var class to give the condition as well. Here you can see that what we want to do here is update. We want to update the employee ID 101 to 101. Their department should be from sales to marketing. This is what we want to change. So before update, you can see that their department is sales, and after update you can see that their department is updated to marketing. To do this operation, this will be helpful. Like update employees, you need to use the in where you want to change your data. So you want to change your data to department equal to that marketing, right? To do that, you want to use the set keyword, and after that this var will help you to where you want to change your data. Like here we want to change our data into the employee ID 101. So this is the example for the update. So this delete will help you to remove the specific rows from the table. You can also use the var as well here. Like to do that, we want to use the delete from which table? From employees. Where you want to delete? Which one you want to delete? Where employee ID equal to 101. So here you can see that before delete there has been a two rows, right? After this comment we have mentioned here employee ID should 101 should be deleted, right? So here that row has been deleted after this comment. So DML is over. Next one is TCL. TCL is transaction control language, and which helps you to do the transaction in a single unit. So begin transaction will help you to start the transaction. Save point will help you to roll back to that point, and this rollback will help you to undo the changes, and this commit will help you to save the data permanently. At last you can do the commit after changing your entire data. So this is an example for the TCL. Like, we'll begin the transaction here. By using the begin transaction, you will start the transaction, and then update command will help you to change the department from sales to marketing with the update command and set keyword. And after that we have set here the save point, which is named as before update, and after this we have given the another command, which is update employees table, which should be ID department should be changed to HR department here. So after this we have set the rollback to save point before update. So in this rollback from here it will go to this save point, and after that you will be mentioned here commit. So your data will be commit. The output will be your data will be changed from department sales to marketing alone. This won't be executed because we have rolled back that to the save point before update. So that the transaction will be committed only till this one. You can see here sales has been changed to marketing, but IT remains the same. Next one is data query language, which helps you to retrieve the data from the database using the select command. By using in addition to that, we have the several clauses with that. For example, we can use from, where, group by, having, order by, distinct, and limit with the select command. Let's see what this from class helps you to specify from which table you want to do the operations. This is the example for that. Select first name and department from your employees. So it helps you to display the first name and department from the employee table. So it displayed that. This is an example for the from class along with the select statement. And this var helps you to filter the rows based on the condition. We can give whatever condition we want here. The condition we have given here is we want the department which sales, we want to display the sales department alone. So we have mentioned here select first name and department from employee ID where department equal to sales, so that it returned sales department alone. Group by class helps you to return the rows in the same column. For example, it helps you to group the rows, and to do that we can also use the aggregate functions like count, sum, average and all. Example for this is select, we want to display the department, and we have used the aggregate function, which is count asterisk as, which should be written as total employees from department table, group by department. We are grouping the department here. So from the department sales we have the 2 members, and from the HR department we have the 1 member, from the IT department we have the 1 member. So it grouped that department, from that it returned it grouped the department, from that it returned the total employees. Having class helps you to filter the results from the group by class. You can see here this select department count asterisk as total employee from employees, group by department which is count greater than 1. That means it returned only sales 2, because you can see here this HR and IT returned only 1 employee, but what they have asked is they want the they want the department which is greater than the 1, so that it returned the sales department. So this order by class helps you to sort your data so in an ascending or descending order. So this is an example for that. We want to select the retrieve the data from the database which is first name and department from the employee table, and it should be in the result should be displayed in the ascending order. That means your first name should be displayed in the ascending order. You can see here now it is displayed in the ascending order. This distinct class helps you to remove the duplicate values from your table. So this is a keyword for that. This is the syntax for that. And select distinct department from employees, so that what they have mentioned here is distinct value from the column department. We want to display the distinct value for the department. So there you can see that before that there should be there is a 2 sales department there, right? That will be eliminated here. Only sales alone displayed here. 1 department has 1 sales has been displayed here. And limit class will help you to restrict how many rows you want to display. So here with this select statement we have given here, in addition to that we have given here limit to, so that the first 2 rows will be displayed. David and John will be displayed here. So this data control language helps you to access your database, and in addition to that it will help you to give the security and the permissions for the user to whom you want to give the allow you to access the database. So in that you have the 2 comments, which is grant and revoke. Grant helps you to give permission to the user, and this using this revoke you can remove the permission from the same user as well. So this is the example for that. Grant, select, update on. What we are doing here is we are going to give a permission to the some user. They can access only the select and update, not more than that. They can't create or they can't delete at all. So this is the permission we have given here. And this is we'll see the example for the gate questions. What they have given here is they given the employee table, employee ID, name, salary, department ID, which SQL query returns the names of all department earning the highest salary in each department. What they are asking is they want to return the name of the employee which is which is the highest salary in each department. So the correct answer for this is this select name from employees, because we have mentioned here we want the names of all the employees who is earning the highest salary in each department, right? So we have select the name from the employees where salary equal to in the correlated query they have given here select maximum salary or maximum of salary, because they have asked here highest salary, right? From where from employee table, from the employee table, and where we want to do that by how we can do that is using the department ID equal to employee dot department ID. So this is the correct one. Second one is, which of the following queries uses a window function to rank employees by salary within their department? So we want to find in which one they have used the window function and window function to rank the employees by their salary within their department. This is what we want to find it. The correct option for this is, before that you want to know how you can find the window function. Like, to do that, we have the formula which syntax for this is select and your comment your column name and your window function, and over partition by column, order by column from your table name. This is a syntax for that. By this you can find out which one is correct. The correct option is A and C. We'll see why. Because you can see that they have, as they mentioned, your name and salary has been selected. They have used the function which is rank and dense rank here, so that it helps you to rank the employees by their salary within their department. So that you can see here this over from rank, where you want to do that, from over the partition by department ID, and you can order by the their salary. They have used the order by class as well, so they have used here descending, and from where you want to do this, from the employee table. So this one is correct, as well as this one is not, this one is also, C1 is also correct, because they have used here dense rank over partition by department ID, order by salary from the department. So both A and C are correct. We'll see why this is not correct. This B is not correct because they haven't mentioned the partition by, right? Because they have mentioned here within their department. So this B is not correct. This A and B is, this A and C is correct option. So D is the correct one. We'll see third example. Which SQL query finds all employees whose salary is higher than the average salary in their department? What they have asking here is, we want to find the highest salary whose salary will be higher than the higher than the average salary of their department. So this A option is correct, because they have used here two things. In the correlated thing, they have mentioned the average salary from the employee, where the department ID equal to their respective employee dot department ID. And after finding the average salary from the employee table, they have calculated the salary which is greater than the average salary. So this is the correct option. A is the correct option. Thank you, and we'll continue in the next class.